We're going to make Rum Babas today, Baba O Rum. Anyone that's eaten in the restaurants, you'll know how much I love it because it's always bloody on the menu. But it's just my favourite pudding. Like, it's a bit boozy, it's not crazy sweet, it's a bit adult, it's a bit naughty. But let's give it a go. First step. You need 3 eggs. In there, we're going to put a little bit of yeast. I mean, fresh or dry is absolutely fine. And we're just going to start slowly bringing that together. Some nice honey. I've now got 75 grams of melted butter. I'm just going to dunk that in. I'm going to leave that just mix now for a few minutes. Just to make sure there's no lumps in the flour. Let's just give that a tiny little sieve. We're just going to slowly fold the plain flour into the mix. There we go, that is absolutely perfect. So next up now, we need to kind of portion this batter out into some little dariole molds, which I've got done. When I was melting the butter for the cake, I had a little bit extra. I've just kind of greased some little cake tins, little dariole molds. I could be here for the next 10 minutes and try and make sure they're all exact, or I could just stop and carry on. Cool. We've portioned out into the darioles. We're just going to leave it somewhere nice and warm at the top of the oven now and just leave them for about half an hour, 45 minutes. So we've got about 110 grams of sugar. The same with the rum. Some star anise, just to give it some nice little background aniseed flavour, and some bay leaf, just to give it a little kind of savoury note. Like, I'm not a mad fan of sweet puddings, but this really will make a difference. And with regards to this, now it's about 250 grams. We're going to double that with the water. Sit in about 500 mils of water. Now, we're going to bring that up to heat. We're going to let that just thicken ever so slightly, just so it can cling to those cakes a little bit later. Okay, let's see how these guys have proved up. Yeah, wicked. Oh, they've doubled in size. Now then, we just want to very carefully get these guys out and try and keep all that air in there. Oven's already preheated 165. Just bang them in. There they go. And we're going to bake them between 15 and 18 minutes or so. Let's have a little look. Oi, looking good. What we're looking for is that nice kind of caramelizing colour on top. You put your finger on, you put a little bit of tension, not too much. You want to feel like if you put your finger right in there, it's going to collapse. But I can feel just some bounce back. That's a perfect little state for that. These guys are coming out. Perfect. Now we're going to let them rest and just cool down for a couple of minutes. Then we're going to turn them out and put them straight into that boiling syrup. So we don't want it any more ferocious a boil than that, but likewise we don't want it any less heat, because we want to kind of force the sugar to kind of thicken slightly, create a nice little glaze around the baba. So what I'm going to do now is completely turn the heat off, and I'm going to put the lid back on just to really help them absorb nice. Now we're going to get ready on what to serve them with. We're just going to do a little bit of whipped cream. I'm just going to bring that together just to a nice soft peak. Like, no sugar, no other flavouring needed. No more than that. That's absolutely fine. And just some nice blackberries. I'm just going to give them a little chop in half, just to make it nicer to eat. Let's go check our little side friends. Nice. Yeah, they're bob on. Cool. All right, I'll get ready to plate up now, I suppose. That is full of moisture. Nice. A few little blackberries. And then a nice scoop of double cream. I'm so excited about this. You can see how moist that is. Absolutely delicious. That is utter filth. So good.